Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to all present here at the Mizoram University Media Studios. I am Lalliantluanga Hauhnar, computer programmer from the ICT Centre, Mizoram University, and I will be your host and moderator for today's talk on cybersecurity and cyber hygiene. This program is organized as part of the National Cybersecurity Program. It is an initiative of Ministry of Education in collaborations with MeitY, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, CERTIN. This month is observed across the country to raise awareness about cyber safety, promote responsible online behavior, equip citizens, especially students and professionals, with the knowledge of safeguarding themselves against cyber threats. Today, we have three distinguished speakers across different fields, and let me introduce our panel of speakers. Professor Ajoy Kumar Khan, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. He's an expert in cybersecurity as well as encryption. And Mr. Jeremia Vanlalhmachhuana, an MPS officer from Cybercrime Cell, Government of Mizoram. And Dr. F. Nghakliana, Students' Council representative. Without further delay, let us begin our session. I'm going to request all our panel members to briefly share their thoughts on what is cybersecurity, what it means to them. I'll start with Professor Ajoy, and I am expecting an answer from him.
Actually, basically, cybersecurity, we can say about it's a very simple term, and that means the practice of protecting our digital world and our computer, our smartphone, and the information stored within it, and the information safe to damage or it may be the misuse. Just we can see about we are giving the lock to our home to prevent the intruder, and similar kind of things in case of cyber security we can say about that we are giving lock and the safeguard for our data and the devices from the unauthorized access. And we can say about that this is most important nowadays. Almost in everything, everywhere we are doing to the online. Whatever we are doing, like online shopping, purchasing, even the banking transaction, our social media access, whatever we are doing every day that involve to the digital world, and we are using digital space, and we are going for the digital transaction. So in a very, we can say about that a single weak password, or we can say about that infected email, if we click that link, so it can damage our system, that it can damage our whatever the money can be lost, even our personal information, and even it can be our professional reputation can also be chance of lost. So I hope that this good cyber security can ensure the privacy, it can also ensure the trust, and in our daily lives it helps to our individual, institution, organization, society in a large, we can safely, and we can increasing the connecting our digital ecosystem. This about we can say about the cyber security.
Okay, and it's very clear what you are trying to say, and let's move on to Mr. Jeremia. And in your opinion, as an enforcement personnel, what is this cybersecurity means to you?
Thank you. In today's world, data is the most important thing. So every data, may be personal data, government data, organization data, or some institutional data. They are all stored in the digital space, like cyberspace. So the things we do, or the procedures we follow to maintain the confidentiality, the availability, and the integrity of the data stored in the digital world, the cyberspace is called is maybe termed as cybersecurity. So I'm in confidentiality in a sense means the data stored in a cyberspace should be accessed by only an authorized person. And integrity means those data which are stored in the digital, which are stored digitally, should not be altered or tempered. And for the availability, and availability means that data should be available at the right time to the right person who have access, who have an authority to access the data. That is cybersecurity.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's move on to Dr. Nghakliana. As I need you to explain to me what is cybersecurity in a simple words,
Okay,
according to you.
Thank you very much, sir. So we've got two experts here on cybersecurity. I think they've done a very good job defining it. So I won't go much into the technical details, and from a layman's perspective, I think my understanding of what cybersecurity means is the protection of all our online data, or all our online assets. I think that could be the best and simplest way to define what cybersecurity is, protecting our online assets.
Okay, that's very good, and thank you. And as we want this program to reach a wider populations, some of the talk will be in the Mizo. Tuna kan soyang khan cybersecurity to online kan thilti te online connectivity zong zong hi huam vek thaya chunga kan data chu poimo chung ang ven him na chu cybersecurity a chun ani de min ven sak mot thai ani lawa company min ven sak turin thai to pa chunga chu ti rual chuan we also have responsibility to make sure that our data hasn't been stolen or misused. Chu ania keima ani ti tur chu kan data ven him ka kan ti tur ni ti kha tu na khan helai kan expert te han soi chu ane. Let's now move on to another thing. Nowadays there is a very famous word which is cyber hygiene. Professor Joy, according to you, what is exactly cyber hygiene?
So we can say about that cyber hygienic.
Yes.
It must, we can say about like our personal hygienic.
Yes.
As in our personal hygienic, we are maintaining the cleanliness. Similar kind of things when we are using the cyber world for doing some online job, for doing some shopping, banking. So we have to also make a good habit that digitally we have to keep healthy. How we can make it digitally healthy? Maybe in terms of we have to maintain some good habit. Whenever we are doing some activity to our online purchasing, to our email accessing, even our banking transaction, if we can maintain that good habit, so then it will be mostly safely. So what are that good habit? I can share some of the good habit for which can be tell that our cyber hygienic. The first of things, we have to maintain our strong password. So what is the meaning of the strong password? That password, it have to combination of our small letter, capital letter, number, even the special character, and it minimum to the 12 to the 14 character that we have to be considered combined. Then it can be strong password, and also periodically we have to change. Periodically we have to change it to the this password we have to change periodically, so that whenever we have to do some online, it will be safe. This is the first good habit, or we can say about the cyber hygienic. Secondly habit is a very good thing is the two-factor authentication. Now what is two-factor authentication? Two-factor authentication means that whenever we are doing our login our email, login our Facebook, even our banking system also. Suppose if unknown device or the new device we are going to log in, so then we need to some authenticate, go for that authentication of that new devices, like whether it is genuine or this is my device or not. So some message will come to my authorized mobile number or the email, and if we authorize that thing, then the email or the Facebook will be login to the new devices. This is called two-factor authentication. So these two are the most personal hygienic will be follow. Apart from this we can say about that never click any suspicious link. That is the one of the, and don't be hurry So that is the most important. So even sometimes what happen, there are so many cases when the cyber fraud is there. So attacker are try to insist, do it hurriedly or do it very quickly. So that is the most question mark that. So once this situation will be arise, so our suggestion is that please wait, stop, verify whether the link which you are going to click or which you are going to access, that is genuine or not, you are intended receiver or not. So that is one of the important things. Even presently also we have seen to these cases also. So most of the cases, we at the general public, we are not aware about that. So for that, most of the cyber attack are happening in, and also nowadays it is increasing. So I can say about this is about the cyber hygienic we have to follow for whenever we are doing any activity through online or we are using cyber world.
So what you're trying to say is that, what you're trying to convey is that there are 4 things that you have to follow. The first thing is that you have to frequently change your password, and you have to activate 2-factor authentications. And the third thing is that never be in a hurry, right? And that 4th one that I forgot, that one.
Suspicious link.
Oh,
Never
suspicious
click to the any suspicious link,
Okay.
because most of the cases the attacker are sending to the suspicious link,
Okay.
and that if we click that link, so there may be anything, there are different kinds of attack may be happen. Sometimes they are getting to the some
Okay.
personal information. Sometimes the remote access attack is also. Remote access attack means they are getting the control of our mobile, of our laptop.
Okay, your system has been controlled by them.
System has been
Okay.
controlled by them. So that is also it can be also happen.
Okay. Tuna Professor Joy Hansoi kachu online na kan chet dan kan film put dana zirin kan him lo thaya ti tur pali kan ne pakhat na chuan kan password te him takin mi ina an riat mai thelo turin kan thak jing turani tin alphanumeric kan tia chung ang chuan character le special characters le number te chung ang zoma ti thin tur chuani tina panhina chuan 2-factor authentication hi tu nai lar emema OTP kan donang hi heti ang hian ti nge turani tina apathum na chuan heng anga misual te ina an be ho re reng hi arang theyang bera mala turin nin ti thina ni chumi chu lo ti ro OTP ron thon ro email lo click ro ti ten ron ti thina chung ang chu man mo lo tur decision siam vat lo tur ti kha ani apalina chuan eng thil ma i hriat chen lo chu online na chung click sung che ti kha ani so I'll move on with Mr. Jeremia, our police officer here. And what are some daily habits the students and the staff should stay safe online apart from those 4 things?
Most of the complaints we received about the social media posts on Facebook, platform, it's about most of them are about defamation, and some obscene materials posted by someone in Facebook. So some users in Facebook. The thing I'd like for the students to know is that we have to read about the laws of the land, like BNS, IT Act, like that, because those who we think are offenders are also the victims, because they don't know that they post something which can attract these legal punishments.
Okay.
So I want them to read some BNS or IT Act, the sections about the offense section, especially the offense section, so they will be able to know what to post and what not to post. So if a defamatory, most of the cases we receive are of defamatory posts, those victims need not to come to the police station because the police could not investigate defamation by our own. They have to go to the court and take cognizance from the court, and after that, if the court orders us to investigate the case, then we can only investigate. So never post any defamation and anything which could cause a defamation to others, and also never post obscene materials like child pornography or some people having some unwanted acts like that. Never post those kinds of things. So
what you're trying to say is that never post anything that can lead to terms in jail. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then another thing is that if you have an online drive, I want to add this point. If you have an online drive, Google Drive or Microsoft Drive, never ever upload these kinds of obscene material because your account can be permanently blocked. Even if you have so many important materials in the Google Drive, suppose if you have a child pornography photograph in your drive, they will immediately detect it and they will permanently lock your account, and then there is no way to retrieve it back. So please be careful. Tuna kan han soi tu machu Google Drive ate and lawate til reng online na nang ma I invent he na chu ruaka saruaka khalak te le til dang reng zela khung thei tur chi reng ka posong chati ani hei hi machine na po thil thani lawa tin sarkar puna du lawani a chulaya chuan zel tram serve thei na thirani vain ti lo turane. So I want to extend one point. I want to ask you one more point. What kinds of penalty I can face if I post a nude photo of someone?
Okay. According to IT Act 2000, you can face 3 years sentence in jail and fine up to 1 lakh rupees. So I just want to add something in this social media post. Many of the students are YouTubers, I guess, because the YouTubers needs to know something about this POCSO Act.
Okay.
Because many YouTubers posted some offenders and some victims who are underage, below 18 years of age. Even if they are offenders also, you cannot post their identity.
They cannot show their faces.
They cannot show their faces. They cannot show their names.
Okay.
They cannot show anything which can identify the offender also if they are underage. So it's not only the victims. The offenders are also not. The offenders' details are also not allowed to be posted in this YouTube or in some social media, any other handles.
Okay.
So I just want to add that thing.
Okay. Nghakliana, do you want to add anything on that?
I think they've mentioned quite an important points on that. I think I'll pass that on, sir.
Okay, and let's move on to another point. Here we have a very distinctive professor we have here, Professor Joy. I want to ask him one question. How effective is the cybercrime reporting system in this nation?
Yeah, I think, sir, our government of India have taken the initiation that if any cybercrime is happen in any situation or any moment, so there is a very good reporting system is there.
Okay.
First thing is there is a one toll-free number. So that number, the victim can be reported as immediately once he is
1930.
1930. So then that victim can be reported immediately to that toll-free number, which is available 24/7. This is the first thing. Secondly, Government of India with the collaboration of the state government, they have opened to the each and every city. They have open to the cybercrime police station. So then he or she can be physically go to there. He can be also reported to there also. And parallelly, one thing also need to be do. Suppose some banking fraud is there.
Okay.
So that victim should also visit to bank and also make a complaint to the bank also, because bank also have some responsibility. Bank also have taken some initiation, if possible, to recovery of that amount, or maybe there's some other investigation also need to be do. So this is the very good system, reporting system, that which is maintaining by our government of India.
Okay. Can I explain this national reporting portal? Basically, it's a National Cybercrime Reporting Portal, NCRP, we call it NCRP. It has two components, one for the citizen and one for the police.
Yes.
If anyone faces this online financial fraud and transfers some money to some unknown person, the scammers, I'll say the scammers. So if the victim knows how to use this NCRP, he or she can make entry directly into the portal. And if he or she doesn't know how to use the portal, they can always come to the police station and we'll do the entry from the police portal. So whenever the citizen enters our complaint in NCRP, it is pushed to us, pushed to the police. And after verifying the genuinity of the complaint, we acknowledge it, and then after that, we push it to the intermediary, that is the banks. So from there on, the banks take action automatically.
Okay.
They trace all the transactions from layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, like that. If someone transfers money to a scammer, that is layer 1. If that scammer transfers that money to another one, that one is the layer 2. And this, all the layers were traced by the banks. So they freeze the accounts, the recipient's accounts. And if money is still available, then we can get the court order. The victims could get a court order, and with the court order, they will come back to the police station again. And from the police station, we'll send an email to the bank where the recipient, where the scammer has the bank account. So using that court order, we'll ask the bank to revert back the money to the victim. So that is the working of the NCRP.
So in order to have, in order to mitigate the impact on your financial, attacks, then you have to act fast. That is the right thing, right? You have to act fast and submit your problems in that portal, that cybersecurity portal. And after that, the police will take care of the cases, I believe. Tuna kanan soyang kan financial fraud biga chuan national report na form oma chu website a chuan report ran turan ni kan report ran na chuan poisa kha kan poisa min ruk saka kha lakle le na chan sa sanga avai ni lo pon athena sar po lakle the ni chulaya chuan alo thon dar to na ka layer 1 layer 2 te thena nia chung ang chu chui zel ni in khang ang ho account kan freeze zel ni ta a chu wang chuan chet ran kha poimo kan chet ran lo chuan kan poisa kha kan lo len the ni hek Mizoram a hian atam ber chu cyber crime a chuan poisa kan lo na in ruk sak na hi ni kan thiat tur poimo tak chu cyber crime a chuan sap tong thiam lo tan sap tong thiam lo chu poisa ruk sak ngai lo sap tong thiam a piang hi an ruk sak thina ni ti lai kha Mizo ten kan thiat ngai we have to know that in order to be a victim of the cyber crime you have to at least speak in English, and you have to understand English. That is the irony. And then let's move on. Nowadays, with the advance in technology, we are in the era of artificial intelligence. And AI can be a blessing. It can be a double-edged sword. It can be a blessing, and at the same time, it can help an attacker getting loopholes in our systems. Do you have any experience or any cases that is related to AI in your police station?
Yeah, one case is there. I don't know the exact case number and the exact sections we've given to the case, but one guy is morphing one girl's face into one couple who are having this sex.
Okay.
So, using an AI, he is placing the face of that complainant in place of the face of that girl in the scene. So, complaint came, and we also nabbed the culprit, and I think judgment is already out. So, I think in the next 4 or 5 years, AI will be a big problem.
What is the outcome of the judgment?
I think 6 months imprisonment.
6 months imprisonment.
And 50,000 fine.
Okay, 6 months is quite a long time to spend just to sit idle in the prison. So we have to be careful. Tonight AI atam to AI mangin kan dudu danin thalak te kan edit in video te pokan CM theya kan edit theya deep fake te oma chu mi thalak va edit veringo tin phalna nilo chuan online ati chu phal anilo ne chu ti ro chuan mi puiten kan share tur chu. Another point we have to know is that if we publish any of our materials, photos, videos in a public forum, it belongs to the public. If a person reposts it without our permissions, there is no legal provision that will protect us. So we have to know the things that we have to publish in the public domain. Mi pui ma kan da chu to re kan ngai to che na nga ya mi pui ma kan da chu to ani chuan kan da antina Facebook ka post ani chuan tu pon lo post so ro se eng angkong ma in kha pa kha a post kha a repost kha adal theilo ni din dan angin la challenge seilo phal na la kher ngai to lo ni public domain om to chuan ti kha kan shet no na poi mo ani. And Professor Joy, do you want to add anything regarding that AI and cybersecurity?
Yeah, actually, AI is obviously it's a blessing as well as the misuse of AI is also there. So one thing that attacker is also AI, and parallelly, as a cyber specialist, there are some advanced proactive technique also we are trying to develop.
Okay.
In combination of the AI and the cryptographic algorithm, we try to able to detect some advanced fraud and even like a detection, because number of cases is increasing, number of user is increasing. For our conventional system, how to handle this huge number of cases or the huge number of user. So that's why we ultimately have to use and we have to take the help of the AI to make it sophisticated and also which is the automatic system which can help to detect the attack and as well as it can give to the quickly the response to the administration or to the system administrator what to do, how to do, that also this system is giving. So one thing that AI obviously, if we can, attacker is also using AI to misuse this thing, and parallelly AI can also help to make the more sophisticated and the secure technique to give the protection our cyber world.
Okay. Nowadays we use AI in all of our workflows, from software engineering to intrusion detections, and also an attacker can use it to decrypt the password. If our password is not strong enough, they can do the brute force attack. Brute force attack means that they will try use a technique of trial and error to decrypt our password. If our password is not strong enough, do you think that an AI can decrypt an 8-bit secure password in the future?
Yes, sir. I can say about that. AI, using the help of AI, the brute force attack also can be, easily, because generally if we observe the brute force attack means that to searching the all possible way, all possible bits, now what are this, if we combine this all possible way, then what are the possible key. So if we use the AI, so obviously this searching as well as this find out this all possible way, that will be also making some easiest path that can gives to attacker also.
Okay. Tuna kan soyang kan password ka secure nga ya password ka kan ti that lo chuan a strong talk lo chuan tun nai vai titala kumsom ni kalta a password thata ka kan ngai 8-bit encryption apoka tuna kan professor in soyang khan AI hi chu fing to sia a attack thei to don ani a ron thre thei to don ni kan password te kha ti kha tuna kan han soi chu ni Mr. Jeremia, suppose if I am attacked, and what would I do? What are the first thing I have to do?
The first thing that a victim should do is preserve the evidence. Like the chats, the links, the posts, the screenshots of the posts, and the links of the posts, and the phone number of the person who called, who talked to the victim. So it is very important. In preserving the evidence is very important because police could not do anything without evidence. Investigation could not start without evidence. So the first thing one should do is preserving the evidence. And the second thing, you should report yourself to the nearest police station. You should report your problems to the nearest police station. And if you could not go to the police station, you can always call 1930 helpline because there are officers on duty 24/7. So you could call them anytime and tell your problems, any problems. So that's the second thing. The third thing is that if you know how to use NCRP, like I said before, you should leverage on that. So that's the three things I'd like to mention. If someone becomes a victim.
Okay. So let me summarize that part. Suppose if I become a victim, I have to call 1930 in order to have an access to the assistance from the police. And also I can go to this CRT portal, and I can also go to the nearest police station to file my case. Now let's move on to an awareness. Professor Joy, how important it is this cybersecurity awareness?
Actually, if we observe that most of the cyber crime is happening due to the negligence or not aware. We at the general public are not aware about this cyber crime as well as the cyber attack. This is one of the main reason. So that's why this awareness is the most important, because see, we public, due to this phishing attack, we are sharing our information. We are getting some call, some unknown person, they are asking to your KYC is problem, to you please you fill up this link, and we are sharing the information. We are, because this is one kind of phishing attack. We are sharing our personal information. So this kind of awareness need is that bank never send these kind of things. So this awareness is not there for the general public. So it is most important that to provide this kind of awareness program for the student, staff and all ultimate for the general public to get more about this cyber attack and how to protect to this, not to share our personal information. So this is the most important things.
Okay, I heard that you propose cybersecurity cell to be set up in this Mizoram University. I hope.
Yes, actually on behalf of Mizoram University, we have also tried to set up that one center for cyber security, which can also help to provide such kind of awareness as well as the training program to all of us to get the information, to protect our system, to make our cyber world secure. And also in future, if we get some more fund and more other facility from the government of India, we will also provide some kind of research facility to a scholar, to a student, to know the better, to giving to the like a digital forensic, how to preserve this electronic evidence, and also which can be helped to investigate easily this cyber crime. That also in future we will try to do through our cyber security center for cyber security.
Okay. In Mizoram University, the ICT Centre have circulated an cybersecurity handbook to the university fraternity, and we conducted cyber security awareness campaign every year for the freshers as well. And now let's move on to Dr. Nghakliana. How do you think the peer-to-peer awareness can help reduce cyber security attacks in the university?
That's a very good question, I think, sir. So definitely, I think we learn best from our peer groups. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, we learn about the bad things from our peer group as well. So I think we can make use of that in a good way. For example, when it comes to teaching in the classroom as well, when the teacher teaches us something, there's a gap between the teacher and the students. Like there's a gap of age and different factors. But when it comes to friend or peer to peer, there is a factor such as friendship which aids in learning things. So things that we cannot learn from our teachers, our friend can teach us as well in a different manner, which can help us really grasp the idea of whatever they're teaching. So I think that this peer to peer, it's a really important factor in creating awareness. For example, even when the university might organize some program for awareness of the cybersecurity, someone from the high-ranking officers or someone might come and teaches us. So we will definitely benefit that from them. But however, I think that nothing can beat the experience of a student teaching his fellow student, having their own active interaction. Like I've said, there is always a gap between someone who's an higher authority than us. So when it comes to student-student interaction, I think the interaction can be more active. So that will definitely, increase the chances of, grasping the knowledge that is being given to us. So I think this peer-to-peer awareness, it can be really helpful for educating us in different purposes, sir.
Okay, thank you. It's very important, peer-to-peer informations and awareness. Let me ask Mr. Jeremia. what kinds of awareness campaign you are doing right now by your cybersecurity cell?
The Mizoram Police is doing our level best to spread awareness in cybercrime. So regularly, every month, every Wednesday, every first Wednesday, we call it Cyber Jagrukta. We used to go to schools and colleges and spread awareness on the recent trends in cybercrime. And also, we have done that regularly. And a part of that, if any institution or any organization calls us to have an awareness drive or something, we never deny those things. So we always go there. We sometimes the SIs used to go, sometimes inspectors used to go, sometimes I myself used to go there. So, and we also create those flyers and things for this cybercrime awareness, like we used to post them in social media handles like in Instagram, Facebook, like that. So that's the steps we used to we take to spread cyber awareness.
Okay, we are coming for the conclusions. Before we wrap it up, I have one thing to ask you, one point, which is that how can Mizoram University become a model campus for cyber awareness? Let me start with Professor Joy.
So I think, in my opinion, that university, on behalf of the university, we need to provide, or we have to arrange to the some kind of awareness program. Basically, when the new student join as well as our existing student, at least yearly some kind of awareness program we have to be arranged for the student. And sometimes also, because the once the technology is improving, the different new kinds of attack is also coming into the picture. So as a public, as a general public, we have to be aware for this new kind of cyber attack and how to protect against this new kind of. So this is only possible by arranging this kind of awareness program, and then that Mizoram University can be become a model campus for the cyber awareness, and which can be also benefited for all of us.
Or Mr. Jeremia?
I think a syllabus on this cyber security and cyber hygiene should be added in the curriculum of the Mizoram University. Not only the Mizoram University, in every schools and colleges, from the beginning to the till the top. So in that way, and the university should arrange this cybersecurity awareness drive every month or every week in the campus. So in that way, I think Mizoram University could be a model campus for cybersecurity.
Okay, Dr. Nghakliana?
Okay, so I've come to the realization that there can be many things that can go right and go wrong in the cyber world from today's discussion, and I think that clearly highlights the need for awareness, because even myself, I have benefited a lot from today's discussion. There are many things that I've heard for the first time. So I think that clearly highlights how much we need awareness. And since I'm speaking on behalf of the students community, and with pertaining to the focus of students in MZU, like most of the victims of this cyber threats and cyber issues might be the students. And as I've said, I'm speaking on behalf of the students. And I believe that the university can provide us with different things that can prevent us from clicking the wrong links. I would like to elaborate on that.
Yes.
Sometimes I think we cannot blame the students, because it's like I've said, they're not careless. Some of them might be careless, but these days we are depending on technology for education. And one of the main the reason why students serve the internet is to go look for study materials, and then to look for different free softwares and those kind of things that are related to their projects, and what the things that they need to do their projects and help them in their study activities. So we cannot just blame them for clicking on on some suspicious link when they are really needing to use a certain kind of free software to help them in their studies. For example, as a research scholar myself, I have used different statistical analysis tools, and there are some times which we need that are not available on the free version.
software space.
So sometimes we have to look for the cracked ones or find some alternative, free alternatives on the internet. And even from my experience while clicking on that, we have come across different sites that are suspicious enough. And I've been careful enough not to proceed with them, but there are many scholars and students who are not well versed with those kind of things. So I believe that if the university can provide the students with this, basic softwares and online materials that the student might need. For example, we now have Turnitin, we now have VisualBit for plagiarism. Then, for example, we also need SPSS or RStudio for data analysis. And then we also need different software like BioRender for creating illustrations and this and that. There are, depending on the disciplines and schools of the university, there are different software needs that different students are requiring for their dissertation and their projects. But since all those softwares are to be purchased, and students, we are financially backward, and we know the cost of all these softwares, it's really high. So maybe if not all, if the university, we have an ICT center with a computer, with a full-fledged computer center there. Yeah, I would like to propose is that if the university can, buy this kind of, not all the software might not be possible, financially possible, but at least the basic software like SPSS can be easily accessible by all the schools in the university, and different other kind of softwares that if the university can buy them, then maybe install them in the computer in the ICT center from which students we can all come together and use it instead of just clicking on random softwares or random links we find on the internet searching for those free ones. So I think that if we can take the step, I think we might be one of the first universities to take that method up if we can do it.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Finally, I want to just as a closing note that cyber security is not just a responsibility of IT department or maybe cyber police department. It's a responsibility of every citizen. Each user is a gatekeeper of their own data, and everyone should be alert, be disciplined, and then we can be save our personal data. And lastly, I want to share that please follow the golden rule: pause and verify before you click. Thank you to all.
Thank you very much to all our distinguished panel, Professor Ajoy Kumar Khan, Mr. Jeremia Vanlalhmachhuana, and Dr. F. Nghakliana for sharing their valuable insights and experiences. Today's discussions has truly reminded us that cybersecurity is not just a technical issue, but a shared responsibility, one that involves awareness, discipline, and cooperation from every member of our university community. Once again, thank you to everyone and our panelists, audience, and organizers for making this session meaningful. Let us all commit to being more alert, responsible, and cyber aware in our digital daily lives. Thank you.